Now that you've done all your prep work, you are ready for step 2 of our 3-step system, Protect It. It's time to apply Rescue It Max Resurfacer, and remember, 2 coats are required. Before you get started, double-check the weather forecast so you can complete the project without interruption. You need a few nice dry days in a row. This means no rain in the forecast for the duration of the project, and for at least 24 hours after each coat. Also, the temperature should be between 50 and 90 degrees both day and night. The surface is now thoroughly clean and should also be completely dry before you apply the first coat of Rescue It Max Resurfacer. To make sure, test for condensation and the presence of moisture. It's a very simple test that will let you know if the surface is completely dry. First, tape an 18 by 5 inch piece of clear plastic sheeting to a deck board on all 4 sides. Avoid doing this in direct sunlight so you can get an accurate test. Check your watch, and if after 16 hours any condensation is found under the plastic or if the surface is visibly darkened, then the surface is still too wet. As you might expect, cold weather and temperature swings may affect the test, but the indication of obvious moisture is a problem. If the plastic sheeting is dry, then you're ready to begin applying the first coat. This is also a good time to stain any vertical surfaces like railings and under the deck lattice or trim. You can apply Rescue It Max Resurfacer to vertical surfaces, or you can use Olympic Maximum Solid Color Stain. Thoroughly stir the product, then pour a generous amount into the roller tray. Keep in mind to stir the product often throughout the process. Before you use the roller, take a brush and apply Rescue It Max Resurfacer between the deck boards. Also, dab the product into any remaining cracks and crevices, knots, nail or screw holes until they are filled. Next, you'll need to cut in around the edges of the entire deck surface using the same short dabbing stroke. Be sure to treat all the areas of the wood, including joints, edges, and the ends of boards. When you're ready, use a 1/2 inch nap roller and fully saturate it with the coating by rolling back and forth in the tray. By using slight and even pressure, slowly apply the product to a few boards at a time, keeping a wet edge to avoid lap marks. Some decking boards could be warped or cupped. To make sure the product gets driven into cracks, roll across the narrow width of the board as well as the length of the board in these areas. Then, lightly brush any product that drips between the decking boards. If you want a smoother appearance, you can also lightly back brush after rolling on the coating. Check your watch or set an alarm and allow a minimum of 6 hours for the first coat to dry. Drying times will vary depending on weather and the condition of the surface. In our next video, we'll move on to applying the second coat.